The Hounds take possession to get this one underway. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Just a simple save by Binnington. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Here's a pass to the middle. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Pokes it away in his own end. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Pushes it across to Coper. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. And somehow he hangs on. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see the call here. The Blues are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Toronto's got a 5-on-3 and the clock's their BFF here.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. The coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive, and it scores!
Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
Toronto's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck. Thrower's got it in the defensive end. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves it to Coffey. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Buchnevich has got it against the boards.
Sunfist almost out of the box.
Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
And a quick save on that one. Slides the puck over to Carr. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick pass to Coffey. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Looks to make a play over to Coffey. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Handles the pass. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to beat a task.
And they'll start with possession. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Here's a shot! Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. Well, just fantastic hands to be able to pull the goaltender to the side that he wants and then to just lay it home. He doesn't even have to elevate the puck. He uses the low part of the net.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Blues get a hold of it. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. Here we go, 2-on-1. A chance! Makes the save! Oh, how did that stay out? And down he goes as the puck goes free. Thomas has it in the defensive end. Ties them up, and it didn't go unnoticed in the eyes of the officials here. Here comes the officials' call.
Coaches hate stick infractions. You're just not moving your feet. You reach out with your stick. I often call it the lazy penalty.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Here's the clearing attempt, and the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly, and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Cars back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oh, and he makes another save.
Well, he's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
The Blues are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. Into the attacking area from the left side. Gets his stick on it. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
St. Louis needs to execute when they get that kind of look. Unfortunately, goes off the pipe. They need to press their opponent and make them squeeze their sticks, and the only way you can do that is by putting it by the tender.
Saad's lugging the puck. Makes the save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Toronto's got to find a way to push and continue to press like they did in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, that was impressive. They executed on their possession and found ways to attack the net. They've got a 2-goal lead, but sometimes it's tough to replicate a first period when you're firing on all cylinders.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hounds are on the attack. Here's a chance on the attack. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. And now it's over to Kyrou. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Made the stop on that play. Here's a short pass to Thomas. Poked away by Thrower. Toronto's on the attack. To his teammate. Takes a shot. Big touch. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
I really love the fight for position here, James. And he gets that second shot opportunity off of the rebound, and he makes no mistake over the glove of the goaltender.
Toronto's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
And he loses control here. Takes a shot, and there's a great save by Binnington. St. Louis will play it at center. Here's an off-man rush. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Neighbors will play it from the side. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. He didn't just sell this fake with his hands. He sold it with his eyes and his shoulders. Just an incredible display of skill here, James, to pull the goaltender one way and then slide it down low the other.
Quick feed to Lawson. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Denies him again. I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. The team is not playing well in front of you. The starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
Toronto's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
Here's a shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Made that stop. There's another stop.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Toronto's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. St. Louis takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Great use of the stick at center by Saad. Fires it on net. Only do it again.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
In the final moments of this period, Toronto's putting on one of their most impressive offensive displays we've seen in a while. And that pass is stolen. And that puck leaves the zone. Skates across the blue line. Off target. Toronto's got it behind the net. Sends a pass over. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. That's blocked. A chance. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis is getting goalied here, James, and you know the coach is telling him, listen, just stick with the game plan. Everything is going well in the offensive zone. You have a majority of the puck possession there. You're finding ways to get the puck through to the net. Just take away the eyes, look to drive the paint, get to the interior, and make it happen.
Leddy's got the puck in his own zone. Excellent stick work on the play. And not much on that one. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Here they come on the attack. Puck grab by Coffey. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Parayko. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Tries to feed it over to Crew. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Thomas. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Quick shot! Big stop right there. The Blues will play it in their own end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Schen's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, your specialty team coaches are constantly telling you on a power play that you need to take advantage, and the way that you do that is to take away the eyes of the goaltender. A ton of net front presence here, and that's the reason the seeing eye shot finds its way to the back of the net.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Blues ready to go on the attack. And that carries right off the mask.
Person's faced a lot of shots tonight, James, and he's been dialed in and made the necessary saves, but his team's been excellent in front of him, generating some offense, and the reason why they have a lead.
Came up with a nice save. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Takes the puck behind the net. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive end now. Pass back to the point. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Late goings of this period. St. Louis trying to show that that last goal wasn't just a fluke. Dormus has won the faceoff. Puck picked up by Josh. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Thomas is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Takes the feed. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance, and that's blocked from someone in front. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Oh, he gets a piece of it with the glove! Shot! Oh, and it's another save on the play!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Sends it in front! Couldn't complete the pass! He's got a little jump! He's in the clear! He scores!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies him in close. St. Louis comes up empty-handed on the man advantage, but they also gave up a shorthanded marker.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace, coaching staff.
Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
St. Louis has it near the wall. And that one's turned aside. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. And that'll do it from ringside here. Toronto's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price to go into the heart of the